Hi everyone, you could tell I've run out of content when I'm doing a personal vlogging style video. This is a personal finance channel, so telling you what I spend on isn't really relevant. And it's also very unrelatable, especially this one scenario. But that being said, as my 36-month lease comes to an end, I thought I'd make a video on what a 2024 911 Carrera S Cabriolet would cost over the last 3 years. So it is around $240,000 MSRP, I guess, with all the options. 35,000 of that is luxury tax. Over the last few years, the Canadian government introduced a 25% tax on any vehicle over $100,000. So this vehicle 5, 6, 7 years ago probably would have been $200,000 or 205, but then we get that 25% luxury tax on only the amount over 100,000, but it is a lot. So this car to lease 3850 a month with tax 4,300 ish. So let's say 50,000 a year and 150,000 over 3 years. And the lease, I think I'll put a snippet of what the lease cost would be if you were to get this new. I think Porsche is only offering 8 or 9% lease rates. It is pretty bad, but I wasn't able to find anything better. And I think that's most people's scenario with this. When it comes to maintenance, it was only 20,000 kilometers driven over the last 3 years, mainly because you know what? The biggest expense when it comes to owning a Porsche is that a secondary car. So I have a winter car. So it's probably the biggest cost you have to take into account. This is rear-wheel drive, and it's very low. With the snow in the winter that we've had, it's not very practical. You can't use it, so I do have a secondary car. That's why this one hasn't been driven that much. The maintenance cost, nothing went wrong, just the usual oil change. I'm not going to factor that in because it was so low. The insurance around $400 a month. This is with no accidents and no nothing. It's just the high crime rate and vehicle theft in downtown Toronto. The lease rates have skyrocketed, which is pretty frustrating. The reason why I was preaching for, I guess, for the last few years, some of the most expensive costs you can have other than your house is your car. I use this as a business write-off. So my real estate business, also the consulting. So 30 to 35% of this is written off. I don't actually spend the 4,000 a month, mainly because I use it to reduce my tax. The write-off claim isn't the best idea because it's technically spending $2 to save $1, but I was going to get this car anyways, and using it for business makes it a lot cheaper when you take into account the total spend of my business and the total spend that of what I'll be doing. The reason why I'm giving this one back, mainly the cabriolet, probably not the best idea, especially because we had like a 10-month winter, which is kind of frustrating. And this one is automatic. So that car is manual. This one's automatic. Probably my biggest mistake is getting it in automatic. I do want a manual. So I will have to wait a few years for the new order to come in. Trying to get one sooner, but I want this exact spec that I want. And I think the next one's going to be blue as well. I'm going to try to do a walk around or maybe some B-roll. I don't know how to do B-roll. I'll probably do a walk around just to show you this car and then blur out the license plate. Maybe I'll show you that one too. But yeah, this is just a random vlogging style video. I hope the sound is good. I wasn't able to connect the mic to it. I'm in the underground of my building. That's it for this video. Sorry if this is unrelatable or if it's alienating certain people, but I thought I'd share. Thanks for watching and tune in to the next one.